Hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. You're watching Blitz Addict. Welcome back to channel. And today is the next episode of my premium tank series. So today we're gonna look at the Super Pershing. It's really nice tank. It's really phenomenal tank, if you ask me. It earns credits like crazy. Its frontal armor is really great, and it has spaced armor, so heat would not go through so easily. Um, let's talk quickly about the camo. As you can see, there's a Predator camo here, which is quite nice. I really enjoy it with the eagle attachment, which is also nice. The camo is really nice. It's quite simple, but it really holds on. I personally enjoy it. It has lots of small details that make it really nice. Let's go and check the stats for a second, and then we go for the gameplay. Okay, let's go for the stats. 1400 hit points. The main armor on turret's front is 101, on side 76, and 76 on rear. The hull is 177 on front. The upper plate, of course, the sides are 76 and the rear is 50. Um, the turret doesn't, the armor in general doesn't look phenomenal, but believe me, it makes wonders. You can easily bounce TDs like Waffle Chagger, Borsec. You can bounce Levis, so you can bounce T-34s with the huge guns, which makes this tank really great when facing enemy frontally, because the sides and rear are really weak. So remember to just sit frontally to the enemy. As you can see, the view range is 290.4 meters. Camo is quite nice. DPM isn't phenomenal. It's just above 2071 to be specific. Reload time is 6.52, so not that nice, but also it's not that bad. Average penetration is 250 on AP, 271 on APCR, and 50 on HE. Average damage 225 on AP, 190 on APCR, and 270 on HE. Aiming time 4 seconds. Dispersion isn't great, which you will feel during gameplay, but this tank is made to be in like in the first line, on the second line. It's more of a like heavy tank than a medium tank because of its mobility, which isn't really great. So dispersion, back to the subject, dispersion is 0.344. Depression is really nice. Elevation also 20 degrees of elevation, 10 degrees of gun depression. Top speed, as you can see, 40 forward, which is not so not so easy to get. It speeds up a bit slow, but if it reaches the top speed, it's really nice. Average speed 28, 18 on reverse. Power to weight ratio 10.8, weight almost 51 tons, so you can run with it, especially with the frontal armor, which is really nice. Turret traverse speed isn't really great, 24.30, which you can feel. It's really quite hard to, when you get in the middle of the action, it's really hard to turn and track the targets. So you have to be sure you know what you're doing when you're just going for the brawl. Hull traverse speed is quite nice, 48.11. Terrain crossing capacity, as you can see, is quite nice. Engine power 550 horsepower. Okay, just a quick look at consumables, and we're going straight to the gameplay. So, multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. Altering the adrenaline, you can use engine power boost if you prefer to get faster to locations. I'm using adrenaline because I'm more confident with it, so it really depends on your playstyle. As it comes for provisions, case of cola, can of cola, and improved fuel. Ammunition is mainly AP, as you can see, 38 rounds, 10 rounds of APCR just in case, and 6 of HE, because you can really HE only lower armor targets, because the penetration on HE isn't really great. So I use only 6. You can, if you're not feeling comfortable with using HE, you can take more APCR or more AP. It's really your choice. As for equipment, I'm using calibrated shells because the penetration isn't great. I'm using also enhanced gun lane drive and vertical stabilizer to get the aiming time as low as possible. I'm using improved modules, of course. It's a frontline tank or a second line tank, not a sniper, so this will work better. Of course, the enhanced armor, as I told you, the spaced armor front, it's really great. An extra 4% of the armor really makes the difference. At least I think so. So it really depends. If you want extra 85 hit points, then this is your choice. Still, the armor is gonna be really good. I'm using toolbox as usual. I'm using improved optics, improved control, because as I told you, the whole traverse isn't that great for a medium tank, and the turret traverse is really slow. So that gives me an extra 4.37 degree of hull traverse, which is really great when you're like brawling or in a close combat situation with multiple enemies. And I'm using hand consumables because I'm using adrenaline. If you're not using adrenaline, it's better to use consumable delivery system. And as I told you, now we're gonna see some games, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the first game is on Himmelsdorf. I'm tuning with my clanmate Prince of Ravens. He's on the other Super Pershing, which is quite nice when you're just tuning them both at the same time. He's also a really good player and is a very aggressive player, so you'll see in a moment what's going to happen. Just pushing on the med side, because as you can see there are only 2 heavies on red team, so we can just easily make some nice things here. As you can see, with the extra penetration values, you have better chance of penetrating. That's why I'm using calibrated shells. But as I told you, you can just switch however you want. The gun isn't phenomenal, but as you can see, it can stand its own while in mid-range or close range. When trying to get this mode 1, unfortunately, this went straight to the wagon. But there's time to push a bit forward here, because we were able to get this mode 1 in the back. And as you can see, the enemies are all around. My teammate is trying to hold the line on the other side. I'm trying to cover his back. We're able to put one into the Borsec. And now we're gonna push a bit forward. Put one more into AMX. Unfortunately, we hit the tracks, and now we're gonna have a nice thing, which is a bounce from the Borsec. As I told you, this armor is really nice. We're pushing forward because we had shots from the back, so we know that there's enemy there. We're just trying to ram him. He's very light tank, so it's quite easy, and our teammate finishes him. And now we're gonna just finish the MX and then go back and finish the rest of the enemies at our back. It's really important if you're playing randoms or platoons. Platoons is more obvious, but when you're playing randoms, it's really important to follow your team. Even if you don't like the idea where the team is going, you have better chance of surviving when you're just going with your team. Because together you can do more damage in a shorter time, which is, as you know, mathematics. The more damage you do, the more likely you will win. Sorry for that again. And we were able to get the last one. No, but still we won the game. Did quite nice damage. Did quite nice bounces. Only third class. As you can see, I'm playing with the premium account, but I earned 65, almost 65 and a half thousand credits, which is really great for a single game with only 2,222 damage made. Um, as you can see, it was top damage, 828 XP, and just for credits, as you can see, even if you're playing without a premium account, you will still get 30, almost 35,000 credits, which is really great. The Super Pershing has the best credit coefficient in game, so it's really nice for earning credits, and it's a fun time to play. And let's go for another battle. This battle is on Faust. I'm still tuning with my clanmate Prince of Ravens. We're pushing the right side, the med side, just to secure this side. Because as you can see, they have 3 heavies, 2 mediums, and 2 TDs, but still it's worth to take this side, because when we push this flank, we'll still have side shots on the heavies. And unfortunately, we lost this game, but I want to show it to you just to show you how efficient this tank can really be and how phenomenal is the frontal armor. We can see the FCM 50T. As you know, or if you don't know, it has nice penetration values. As typical Frenchman, no armor, at least not a lot of armor, but nice gun. And as you can see, he's just bouncing me, which is really great because we can just drain him a little by little, and just we already bounced like almost 700 hit points. Yeah, we're now on 900, and we're just dealing damage without receiving damage back, which is really important if you just playing. Even though we're just trying to preserve our hit points, we still gonna lose. So it's really important to preserve your hit points. Remember that. Try not to stay at the back, not to just camp at the back, but play smart. Use cover, use hard cover, use soft cover. Just use, I don't know how I bounced this challenger. It's freaking amazing. It has literally no armor, but still we bounced him. But you will see he will probably miss us this time. Yeah, I think so. But we still dealing damage. We're over 2k damage by now and over 1125 damage bounced. So it's also nice. Our team isn't really happy. I don't know why. We all went together. You're not always getting the best players ever. So really, no way to blame the team. Okay, they were just less experienced players playing. So okay, I'm getting the grave. My teammate is telling me to get the grave. The armor is nice, but you will see we'll be able to just ram him and get the kill. That was our second kill. Unfortunately, we are now 1-on-3, which isn't great in our situation. We can just face one enemy frontally, and they're shooting us from both sides. Yeah, but still, we won't be able to just kill them all. But as you can see, 2,670 damage dealt, 1,300. Wow, over 1,000, almost 1,600 damage blocked. So really nice. And still 56,000 credits, even though we lost this game. 2,670 damage, 525 XP, so quite nice. This game is on Naval Frontier. I'm tuning with my clanmate Killerbird, and we're pushing on A and B. Our IMX decided to push C, not good for him, but as he wants, no one can't tell him to not to go. It's not great, as I told you. It's better to stick with the team than go alone on the flank. But as long as he's doing his job and holding the flank, it's all well and good. We get some nice shots on the IS-3. Even though we were sideways, we were able to bounce. And now the IS-3 is really only a one shot. We bounced the ISU 152, so that means something. The BL-10. The BL-10 super bias. Okay, now we're facing few enemies at the same time. As I told you, that's quite of a problem. I don't know why this happened, but we should have another one, and we still didn't manage to get a shot in. Finally, we get a shot in T25. Okay, finish the IS-3, and now it's 6-on-4, so all good. We know there's a Yak Tiger there. We got the shot on the tracks, unfortunately, but we're trying to get behind them. We shot the tracks again, but unfortunately we didn't manage to hold him in place. But we're behind him, so it's all good. We're gonna finish him off. We got a nasty shot from the side, from the lightweight. But as long as we will stand and face him frontally, it's all okay. There's two lightweights here. His one is one shot, so it's better to clear the gun. Remember, try to clear the gun before you take a shot on another tank. And as you can see, he's the last one left. We're already on 3 kills, on 2000 damage, so it's all good. And we got the 4th kill and won the game with over 2000 damage and 1000 block damage. And as you can see, we can easily, maybe not easily, but quite often we can bounce TDs with the huge guns, so it's all really nice. 4 kills, 1062 XP, 4 kills, 2044 damage done. And we earned 60,000 credits, over 60,000 credits, with a premium account of course, but even without you will get, let me just check, over 30,000, so it's still great credit earner. This game is on Dead Rail. I'm tuning with my friend Satur AP. By the way, he's a good player, really good player. And he just plays for fun, and he's supportive, so nice player to play with. But as you can see, we're all pushing A. It's gonna be a bit sneaky game. I won't do any like enormous damage, but it'll be lots of kills, so another game worth showing in my opinion. As you can see, we did spotting. Yeah, we bounced the IS-3, which is really nice. The Russian tanks are renowned of not having great penetration bodies, but still having good alpha damage, so nice to bounce at least one of those shots, because they will cost you like 400 damage, which isn't really great. And now we will see how slow is the turret. As you can see, it's really slow, but the whole in turret front is really bouncy, so you can manage to get some bounces. I'm trying to get the Panther there. There was no way. We're on first kill and only 200 damage dealt, so not really much. But we weren't able to get this Helsing. But I decided to push on this Helsing because it's a quite nice tank. It's really has nice alpha damage. when you're facing him, you should know by now how efficient this tank can be. It's not really yeah, and still we stole the kill, only 300 damage dealt, and we have already 2 kills. And we're just holding the middle, trying to support our team. T-34 tracked him, did some extra damage, and third kill for us with only less than 700 damage. And we are on 3 kills. Now we're pushing on I6. As you can see, the penetration isn't really great, even with calibrated shells, but it's even worse without them, so it's really nice to have them. We're just going behind them, get some little damage here, and we get 4 kills with less than 800 damage, which is really not great as it comes for like amount of damage, but we'll get I won't tell you, just watch to the end and you will see what we will get. You probably already know by now. Sorry for that blockade screen, I don't really know how to turn this off, so sorry. Sorry once again. There's T-28 Defender there. Was more of a shot of opportunity. Missed, but it's 4-2. But they both on almost the full health, so it's not that simple to win by now. We got the steal, we'll have to pay attention to what we're doing. And as you can see, Defender has also nice armor and nice alpha damage, but it has one thing that his turret doesn't fully rotate. That's what we gonna use. Just go behind him. Now he's just gonna leave us and try to run from us, so that's why we use this shot to get the Panther. Still staying behind the T-28, trying to kill him. Yeah, and we stole the 5th kill. Unfortunately for us, we weren't able to get the 6th kill, but still, only 1,069 damage as I remember, and 1,300 damage blocked. Second class, Top Gun, Radley Walters medal, crucial combination, because with my teammate, we just killed 6 out of 7. By the way, great game for my teammate in the Chieftain. He really did carry our team, to be honest. Okay, this game is an encounter on Middleburg. I'm continuing with my clan mate and friend Kira, and we're pushing up, as you can see, trying to defend this flank and waiting for the heavy cavalry to arrive from the bottom, because they will need some time to get here. So we're just gonna hold this flank. As you can see, we have 2 spotted enemies right now, and now 3, and there's gonna be much more. T-62 on front. We're trying to get the bounces. SP-1C is pushing, good for us, easy target for us. Not showing too much, trying to stay hidden and just hold here before we get the support. MX bounces us, and boys and girls, our Jesus is with us. As you will see in the moment, we're just gonna bounce a whole lot of shells from different directions, which is really nice. SP-1C is now cleared. MX is in front of us. As you can see, there's many enemies behind us, so we have to just look at the minimap, what's going on, where's the enemies. I can see the IS-3 is pushing on my teammate, so I decided to just give him a hand here. Unfortunately, got a side shot probably from that dragon, so we're pushing forward, just trying to keep as much cover as we can between us and the enemies. So we can shoot them and they can shoot us. And we clear the AMX. As you can see, the dragon is pushing the lever and running away, but still the IS is here. So we can get a one shot in the tracks. And now we're gonna just brawl, fake hack him for a moment. We have gun depression, so we can hurt him. He can't hurt really us. So now the dragon on the side who got demolished in the second and by the RHM. And now we have just two more. Love is here. We can just shoot side of his turret because he's facing our direction and there's a Pershing, so we just isolating this lever. The Pershing is on the other side. We're trying to hide from the Pershing and get the lever, showing only our upper plate because lower plate is easier to penetrate. As you can see, he can't pen us, so he's deciding to get on the other side. We can clear this Pershing first, but still we managed to clear the lever, and now we're just reloading and clearing Pershing. So we get 3 kills, 2,382 damage and 935 damage blocked. So easy, nice game. We did our stuff, so we held the line till we got the support. So second class, 2,382 damage dealt, 67, almost 68,000 credits earned with the premium count, of course. Top damage, 1,019 experience, and as you can see for the credits, even without the premium count, over 35,000 credits for one battle. For me, it's medical battle. It's not really great, but still we earning credits like crazy. So it's really nice tank to earn. Here's another battle on Naval Frontier. It's gonna be the last battle, playing solo here. As you can see, we're top tier at this battle. We're pushing on heavies route. There's 3 heavies on rats, 3 heavies on our team, so it's all good. We're trying to spot. As you can see, the tank isn't really gaining speed fast, so you have to take that in mind when you're trying to push the enemy, that you won't have the enough speed at the beginning. Unfortunately, we missed the shot. We had a nice side shot on this experimental. He has the similar situation that we have. So nice frontal armor, no side armor. And we're trying to hit the weak spots, but unfortunately we hit the front of the turret, the gun manlet, but there's AMX available, so we're shooting the AMX now. And trying to hide as much as we can, especially the drive wheels. So we cleared this one. Nice side shot on the turret. Now we spot it, so we need to just find out what's going on. There's only 2 enemies that we can see. One is dead, so we know there's 4 more to come. There's another experimental on this side, T-49 on the spotting side. Unfortunately, we bounced the side of the experimental, trying to get the track shot. We got the track shot, but still we didn't manage to get the tracks off. Another shot on the roof. We're higher than him, so we're using this advantage, using adrenaline to maximize our damage. Fortunately, I wanted to get the lower plate, but I was not able to. But still, it's now 5 on 4. There's T-49, which give me a really nasty shot at the back. But now he's on a reload, and as you can see, the reload is quite long. T-69 is not paying attention, so we're gonna just use it. Here's the repair kit. Another one shot on the side of the turret, and we're gonna finish him in front. So all good. The Bulldog's trying to play with us, so we can play a bit with him. We're just hiding, the same as he does. T-49 is trying to get us. Unfortunately, he just overextends. Probably he didn't know I can hit his turret from there. But we still need to clear 3 more targets. But we did nice damage already, 2500, almost 2700 by now. And as you can see, T-49 doesn't want to really attack us from the front. He tries to get the side shot. And we're trying to stay friendly to him. And we bounced, as I told you, the great armor. We bounced the shot for 560. I'm trying to clear the ISU right now, but the T-49 is trying to secure the ISU, but he was cleared and we will be able to clear the ISU. So 3,190 damage dealt, 1,170 blocked. So really nice amount of bounces. And second class for the next time, 86, almost 87,000 credits, which is really phenomenal for a single game like that. It's really great. 2 kills, 1019 XP. And let's see, yeah, it was with a premium count, but even without a premium you will almost get the 50k profit from one single game, which is really nice. And that's all for today. So if you like my channel, I have more of the premium tanks reviews, because I got some more by now. So stay tuned, subscribe if you like my videos and want me to create more content. I really like to know that you're using it and it really helps you with something. So if it really does, please subscribe, give me your comments, send me your replays on vodblitzaddict@gmail.com. I will give a email address on the description of this video, so you can send your emails. Maybe Wargaming will settle my problem with the replays. Because by now it's really hard to show your replays on my videos, because I can't really import replays that are sent to me. So that's all for today. See you all on the battlefield, and bye bye for now.